I've played over 2,000 board games, but over the last decade, slowly and subtly, strategy board games have been getting worse. And worse? And worse! Well, why is that? Two reasons. One, remember all those endless lectures and presentations we've had to sit through? I'm talking learning about that war general's niche last name or defining every corner of an obtuse triangle. The granularity in which they're taught will not benefit most people. Modern strategy games are like that. They're verbose. Excess rules and verbose exceptions that distract from the core of the fun of the game. When you have a 17.5 long step process to build and colonize on Mars,
Houston, we've reached parity.
Games are overwrought. More rules doesn't mean more fun. Take Unconscious Mind, the new hot game in which you're turning resources into points. Hold up, you're actually generating idea tokens, moving professors up tracks, analyzing dreams, moving up those tracks yourself? No, it actually boils down to long, busy work of collecting stuff in uninteresting ways, to turn that stuff into points in uninteresting ways. With a lot of rules. The problem isn't resource conversion, it's approach. Concordia is over a decade old, but uses that same core of resource conversion and combines it with a shared map and market to create player interaction and tension. Then it tightens its economy like a belt on a bursting balloon. It has way less rules, but utilizes the micro-turn to generate amazing game flow at half the play length of Unconscious Mind. Concordia uses less, but maximizes what it's got to have double the impact. To paraphrase Eric Lang, a game isn't done when you've added enough. A game is done when there's nothing left to cut. Mr. Potato Head is such a fun toy. Wrong. Mr. Potato Head is a mishmash abomination of something that's supposed to resemble a face but scares away children. Reason 2. Modern strategy board games are Mr. Potato Head. Worker placement here. Let's slot in deck building there. A little sprinkle of player powers. Ooh, what about a cooperative mode? All of it! Games aren't designed holistically anymore. They're a washing machine of added ingredients in a witch's cauldron. Take the recent Ezra and Nehemiah. It's a cacophony of symbology that feels like half a dozen games loosely stitched together like a moth-infested sweater. It's a sandbox full of uninteresting toys, players isolated in their own uninteractive puzzle pieces with no regard or interest for others. Tzolk'in, which is also a decade old, exemplifies amazing game design. Intertwined mechanics that culminate into evolving game states, every action beautifully intertwined at one central point, this rotating gear. In the game, you fundamentally either put a worker on the wheel or take him off, but the implications that spiral from that single interconnection point are clever, vast, and deep.
I've played 2,000 board games. Yeah, I'm crazy. Watch this video to catch my top 3.